Taking a look at some of our national and international headlines on this Wednesday morning, September 13th, 2017. The UN Security Council is discussing the Rohingya situation even as we speak here on Wednesday, this emergency meeting, because of this humanitarian crisis. Some 370,000 Rohingyas who have fled from Myanmar into neighboring Bangladesh. Meanwhile, the president of Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi, she was the woman who had been a political prisoner for years and rose to power in the first elections. Well, she still has very strong support despite the international condemnations and denunciations against her and her failure to act. Was your T-shirt made in North Korea? Well, BBC has a story on how very large North Korea's textile industry is. So these new sanctions may actually end up hurting the people who like to wear cheap T-shirts. Hundreds of ISIS defectors are apparently amassing right now on the Syrian border, trying to get out, and they don't know where they're going to go. And, of course, a number of people who want to basically exterminate those who are fleeing. This at the same time that a new round of talks about Syria are going to be taking place starting tomorrow and Friday. And this time, representatives of the Syrian opposition are going to be taking part in those negotiations. In Iraq, the parliament has rejected a Kurdish independence referendum. They want to keep the borders of Iraq as they are. No, you people that don't want to be a part, you cannot leave. That's what it basically comes down to. Remember the AI technology that we talked about, the new algorithm that can take the photographs and recognize gay people? No, now that same person who did the study says that it can also detect your politics and your IQ. And that's going to be the subject of my commentary today. Australia has kicked off their latest postal survey on same-sex marriage. That started going out yesterday, actually. It's going to take a couple of months, I believe, for everybody to participate. And evidence is now mounting of discrimination in the UK of people who, putting out ads saying, Europeans need not apply. This is job for Brits only. This is housing for Brits only. And so there's discrimination in the wake of Brexit. Hillary Clinton's new memoir apparently compares Trump's War on Truth to Orwell's 1985, 84. I tell you what, no different than any other government. The 1984 War on Truth has been going on basically since governments have been existing. A whole bunch of other stories that we don't have time for. If you want to learn about the storms that are battling Britain right now, or the man who was arrested for driving his truck toward anti-fascist protesters in Washington State over the weekend, or about the shocking new video that shows a UC Berkeley campus cop taking a man's money right out of his wallet because he didn't have a license or permit. You want to learn about those stories or more, then become a subscriber at radiofreespeech.com. You'll get 30 to 40 minutes of news, audio form, delivered directly to your inbox every morning at 5 a.m. That's radiofreespeech.com.